Hey, Billy D here. This is part 4 of our series on how to get your Google business profile verified without having to do that silly verification video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about quite a few important things, not the least of which is how do you choose your main business category. Like, for example, here, pool cleaning service. You see in this one I'm showing you here, or whatever it might be. You might be acupuncture, acupuncturist, roofer, or whatever it might be. Mexican restaurant, doesn't matter. How to make sure you have the right business Google Business Profile main category. And then also we're going to talk a little bit about Google reviews, talk a little bit about what you need to do with your website and that stuff like that. But this is going to be a real important one. Do not miss this, okay? Every step along the way is important. Like before, video 1, video 2, video 3 in this series, they're all important. Don't miss them. If you haven't seen them, they're short videos on purpose. They're not that hard. You have to implement. You have to do these things, okay? So I appreciate if you like and subscribe. When you do that, more people get to see this, more people get help they need, and more people aren't going to have to do that silly, dreaded, stupid verification video, or like I showed you last time, or was it 2 videos ago, dude got suspended right from the beginning. That happens. Don't think that doesn't happen to people, because it does. All right. In fact, I subscribed to all these things. I saw where hundreds of people getting suspended lately. That you don't want that to be you. All right. So enjoy this video, and we'll see you in the next one. I have a thing called GS Location Changer. I went up here. I put in Mesa, Arizona, so I could fool Google. This is just a Chrome extension I have. I have a few of them. I'm going to show you here in a second. This is one of them I have. So I just picked out a random spot in Mesa, Arizona. Okay. So then we come down here, and in case you didn't realize it, this is the map pack. This is where you want your business to be. Because if you're one of these 3 businesses in the map pack, and that's what I got my business to be on, if you're one of the 3 businesses in the map pack, then you're going to get a lot of calls. And so it depends on what you're searching for. But the keyword here, I've put in landscaper. And so these are landscaping companies. So I don't want to go on any of these because they're already there. Let's go on one that needs to get here and what they need to get here. Okay. So I'm going to click down to more businesses down here. Let's scroll down. You see the businesses here. Some of them have quite a few reviews. Some don't have that many reviews. Okay. So let's just pick one out. Okay. So here, this guy's got 10 reviews. Okay. So let's look at his website, Cactus Landscaping. Again, I'm just picking this guy randomly. Okay, boom, came up. So this is, about, I'm not saying it's a great or so bad or a good website, whatever. It's a website, okay? And so let's look at some of the stuff up here. This is what's called your title tag up here, all right? And so this is what it says here, residential and commercial maintenance, Cactus Landscaping. So residential and commercial maintenance, I'm not sure exactly what that is, all right? I know what Cactus Landscaping is. And so your title tag needs to tell Google what you do and where you do it. Probably nowadays, we said that for years, what you do and where you do it. Probably nowadays, I would start off where you do it and what you do. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you Google here in a second, and Google's open book test. I'm going to teach you a little SEO here. Tricks. You could have your own website and do this, or you have someone else do this for you, but this is what your website needs to have. Okay. So your title tag here is wrong. Okay. So this is a landscaping company. We're going to find out in a second what his main Google business category is, because you need to have that. But again, this is the title tags, and I would recommend it say, depending on where he's at, let's say he's Mesa, Arizona. I assume that's where he's at. Whatever city he's from, we'll find out in a second. Mesa, Arizona, or Mesa, AZ, landscaping. Okay, assuming that's his main Google business category. Okay, so then I want to go back to where we were here. We're in Mesa, Arizona. See, and I put in landscaper, and this is what came up. These 3 businesses here. Now, I tell everyone that Google is an open book test, meaning you could go to Google and Google will tell you what you need to do in order to get on the Google Map Pack. And see, this is their main business category, landscaper, landscaper, landscaper. So dude here, if he wants to be landscaper, and by the way, he's got landscaping in his name, then that should be his main category in his Google Business Profile. Okay. Now, if we go to his Google Business Profile, we'll see that his main category is lawn care service, which is fine. That's, I understand that. Maybe that's what he wants to do. Maybe that's close to the description of what he wants to do. But picking out your main business category on Google is huge. Okay. So I'm not suggesting he can't have this lawn care service. Okay. I get it. Okay. But the problem is that's what his homepage needs to be about. Frankly, I would put this as his logo. I would take the home out, put this here. I would go services before I did about us. I put the about us later. I know what his blog is. We'll talk about the rest of the stuff in a second. But the point being is if his main business category, going back to it, is lawn care service, then this page has to be about lawn care service, or his service, he needs to have a service area page about it. I would recommend this page, whatever his main business Google main business category is. So this should be up here, should be, assume he's in Mesa. Again, let's find out what dude's at. Oh, he says Gilbert. Okay, so we'll say Gilbert, Arizona. So then what I would say up here, going back to this here, I'd go up here to my title tag, and this would be Gilbert, Arizona Lawn Care Service. It's okay to have Gilbert, Arizona landscaping, but if that's the case, that's got to be his main business category right here, and it's not. So he needs to figure that out and go with it. Okay, that's what I would recommend. See down here, remember these guys all say landscaper. So if you want to be on the first page for landscaper, you got to be over here. Now let's just, for poops and giggles, let's put in lawn care service and see if this guy's coming up. Find out. Lawn care service. There he is, right here. Good for him. Boom. So he comes up on lawn care service. Not bad. Okay. The problem is he's got 10 reviews. So who are you going to pick? The guy with 28 reviews, 12 reviews, or 10 reviews? Okay. So dude's all right as far as that's going. So fine. Okay. So great for him. But as I mentioned, if you want to get picked, you need to have more reviews. And that's really what we do. So this guy, my recommendation to him is start getting reviews as soon as possible. And it's not that hard. That's a service we provide, 50 free reviews. But you don't have to use us, but that's what I would recommend he get reviews. Now, going back to his website, you see here, this is all what I'm telling you you need to do. I don't know if I'd put it up here, but that's fine. It could be a lot worse. I'd have it down here in this footer. This is called a footer. This is called a header, okay? And that's all right. He's got a number you can click. That's fantastic. He's got all that. And I put my phone number more prominent here, but that's what I would suggest. But down here, you need to have these links. This is what I'm talking about. This is what you need on your website. You see, we come down here, and we see down here, he's got a link back to his website from here. So if you click this, boom, the website comes up. You see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about here. And so go back to the dude here. He's got his Instagram, he's got his TikTok, and he's got his Google Business Profile here. I think that's what that's probably going to be. Yeah. And so you can write a review. Not ideal, but not bad. Okay. So this is not bad stuff. But this is what you need on yours. And so what I would have is here, because you want to be rank out further than this, is, again, I'm not dude's ranking number one, ranking on the map pack for Mesa, so it's not terrible. But this is what I would do on these title tags over here is SEO Pro extension I'm using here, and we use his headings and see he has very few about where he's at. I would suggest you put those in there, whether it's Gilbert, Arizona, whether it's Arizona, whether it's made wherever he really wants to rank at. That's what I would recommend also. Okay. Again, and then he has links. He has some external links, some other links there. He's got back here. See where he's got the TikTok, the Facebook. That's what I'm talking about. You need. That's what we're talking about doing for you. Because this guy's showing the Google, he's got a legitimate business because he's got all the stuff. And this is what you need on yours. Hey, thanks for watching this video, and you're really going to want to see the next series, okay? And again, you want to go back and watch all these videos. I have here acupuncture near me. This happens to be in Tupelo, Mississippi. These people wonder, well, why do I have so much acupuncture? Well, we deal a lot with acupuncture, and we do all different stuff too, my partner and I. Kim, but we do quite a bit of acupuncture. I don't know anybody does it more than we do right now. But yeah, so that's what we do. Is we help people get their Google reviews. We help people get a ton of leads. But you can't get any of that stuff. You can't get Google reviews till you get Google Business Profile verified. And that's the wonderful thing about a Google Business Profile. Once you get your Google Business Profile up, the only thing I'm telling you have to spend money on at this point right now is the website to get there. And that's not a whole lot of money. I'll talk about that. But everything else I'm talking about is free. Free. So that's the wonderful thing about this video series is I'm not telling you have to spend a ton of money to get on the map pack or get a bunch of Google reviews or be able to get Google reviews. Again, hey, thanks for watching. And I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. And again, make sure you check our next video out. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.